Pannie Kianzad and Raquel Pennington in the women's bantamweight division. 33 years old and 29 and a half years old. Similar height and similar reach. A slight reach advantage for Raquel Pennington. But Raquel Pennington, the game plan here is to clinch up, lay a buttload of knees to the body, because we saw in the Holly Holm fight, those knees to the body were very, very solid. She ended up losing the fight by unanimous decision, but before that, beat Miesha Tate, fought Amanda Nunes in a 5-round main event. Jarena Randami, all of these fighters that are in the top 5 of the bantamweight division, and she beat Irene Aldana by split decision right there. That is very, very impressive, but the main way she's going to win the fight on Pannie Kianzad is pressure, and mixing a couple of takedowns here and there. But Pannie Kianzad's takedown defense has shown to be pretty solid. She gets taken 1 or 2 times, but isn't really controlled on the ground. Maybe 30 seconds in, she'll get the fight right back up on the feet. So I don't necessarily see the wrestling and grappling of Raquel Pennington really playing too much of a factor, but Raquel needs to come forward, put on pressure, left hook, right hook, uppercut, overhand rights, just some really big, powerful shots, and just put on that pressure on Pannie Kianzad en route to a unanimous decision. That is the main way I see Raquel Pennington winning, would be pressure and power striking. That is the main way I see her winning, but Pannie Kianzad throws a heck of a lot more volume than Raquel Pennington. Has a very fast jab over and over and over again, putting out that jab, the straight right. Maybe a little bit of a front kick to the body. Doesn't really attack the legs with leg kicks. A couple of body kicks here and there. In the clinch, again, I'm going to give the advantage to Raquel Pennington, but can Raquel get the fight to the clinch? Yes, she will a couple of times here, but Pannie Kianzad does a very good job of just circling to the outside, stay on the outside, she put it in that jab, put it in that 1-2, and that is why it is a very, very 50-50 fight. If you look at the betting odds for the fight, I believe Raquel Pennington is going to be a very, 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 very slight favorite on the betting odds if we can look at it right now. Yeah, minus 130 for Raquel Pennington, and then plus 110 for Pannie Kianzad right there. At one point, the odds are minus 110, minus 110, which is exactly where I think the fight should be, minus 110, minus 110, because if Raquel Pennington can put on that pressure, get the fight to the clinch, landing a lot of knees in the clinch, landing a lot of power shots in the clinch, and keep the volume very similar to the volume of Pannie Kianzad, Raquel Pennington is going to win. But can she put on that pressure, and can she keep the same volume as Pannie Kianzad? I am not too sure, because Pannie Kianzad at range on the back foot, put it in that jab, put it in that straight right hand, left hook as her opponent is coming in is very, very powerful. So it's a very, very close fight, but I think Pannie Kianzad is going to do a really good job of countering Raquel Pennington as she's coming in. Staying away from those clinch situations, landing straight down the pipe with the jab and the 1-2, and very, very slightly winning the fight by a unanimous decision, 29-28 on the judges' scorecards. It's not one I'm going to be super, super confident going for Pannie Kianzad. I'm not going to be super confident going Raquel Pennington, because either way, it's going to be a close fight. It's going to be a 29-28, probably a split decision. I would not be surprised, but I'm going to be very, very slightly leaning towards Pannie Kianzad, out-voluming Raquel Pennington, staying on the outside, out-countering Raquel Pennington as she's coming in, and winning the fight by decision. But really good fight in the women's bantamweight division right there.